Good morning. Welcome to Wednesday morning meditation. This will last 1/2 hour. Often when we, or almost always when we do a guided meditation, we hear the instruction to lift the gaze. And if this is newer to you, you might feel strain behind the eyes when you do that. So thought we'd start by going over that. So we're not literally lifting the gaze right here. What we're doing is we're more looking out in the distance at that point. And one way to tune into that really easily is to go ahead and lift the right arm up and lift your thumb up and bring it in center with your nose. And I'm going to do it a little to the side. And then lift your thumb about 2 inches and then look at your thumbnail. Close your eyes. And that's about where you want to be looking. And right here, you could see you feel no strain behind the eyes, and you can open and close the eyes just to get a feel for that. So in that way, there's a softness behind the eyes and no strain. So I hope that helps. Let's go into our guided meditation with a reading from Whispers from Eternity by Paramahansa Yogananda. And perhaps as you listen to this reading, your gaze is uplifted. O divine friend, though the darkness of my ignorance be as old as the world, still make me realize that with the dawn of thy light, the darkness will vanish as though it had never been. Doing a chant, reveal thyself. And that's the only words to this chant. It was the music and words were written by Swami Kriyananda. With gaze uplifted, opening the heart. Let's do this chant with one another. Reveal thyself. Reveal thyself. Let's do a posture check. Sitting away from the back of the seat. Feel your feet flat on the floor. Allow this to bring in a sense of stability to your whole being. Moving upward, calves relax, thighs relax. Palms are facing upward as a gesture of receptivity and self-offering. Belly's relaxing completely. Stomach relaxing. And then the heart relaxes as well. You can imagine it like a lotus, its petals facing downward towards lower realities. And through your calm willingness, gently turning that lotus upward so its petals are facing toward the inner light, the inner sun at the point between the eyebrows. And feel or imagine that inner light, that inner sun, shining down upon your heart, allowing it to soften and open. The heart's natural love and devotion, like a fragrance from the lotus, drifting upwards to join that light. Shoulders are relaxing down away from the ears. You can draw them slightly back as well to lift the heart. Softening the throat. Back of the neck is long, chin is parallel to the floor. And then allow all the muscles of the face to soften. Thinking of all the different expressions we make in a day with the muscles of our face. Here, just allow the face to completely relax, especially where the jaw meets the skull, the ears, mouth, nose, cheekbones behind the eyes, eyebrows and forehead all the way through the top of the head. Gaze is uplifted as if looking off where the sea meets the sky. You can imagine the sun rising above the horizon. That light, faint at first, growing ever brighter. Perhaps as it rises, the sky, the darkness of the sky, begins to fade. Soft pastel colors fill the sky as the sun rises, bringing a sense of softness and peace to your whole being. And as that outer sun you're visualizing rises, imagine the inner sun rising within you to the point between the eyebrows. Imagine that light growing brighter, having no harsh qualities, but luminous qualities. And imagine that inner light shining down upon your entire being, filling every body cell in your body with a sense of renewed vitality. All the spaces between your cells being filled with light as well. Imagine with every inhaling breath that light growing brighter all around you. Exhaling, your whole being relaxing into the light. Allow the light all around you to expand to fill the whole room, your neighborhood, your town and state. That circle of light growing brighter until it encompasses the whole world. And visualizing at the point between the eyebrows, the earth, as if you were viewing it from outer space, surrounded in a circle, an aura of light. Blessing the earth and every being who lives here. Let's continue to go inward by doing 3 rounds of the double breath. It's a short then long inhalation through the nostrils. Hold the breath as you tense the body like a wave, low, medium, high, peaking at the top. And then double exhaling through the mouth as you let the tension go, high, medium, low. Pause in the stillness. Again, tensing the body like a wave peaking at the top, feeling the body vibrate here. And then like a wave going back to the sea, high, medium, low. One more time. Keep gaze uplifted here. And now triple exhale through the mouth. Check that the gaze is uplifted. And as an affirmation that we always want the energy, everything within us, rising upwards, being offered upwards to the point between the eyebrows. Say to yourself, my thoughts and energies rise upward to touch the sky. Moving into our core technique, which is observing the breath. So we step back from controlling anything and become the ever watchful observer. So let's bring awareness, our full attention to the breath. You can notice the breath through the movement of the belly. Or you can notice the breath in a more nuanced way by noticing the breath coming up and down the nostrils. Notice how the breath goes all the way to the top of the nose, almost to the point between the eyebrows. And you can notice or bring awareness or imagine that at the top of the inhalation, the breath is gently fanning the flame at the point between the eyebrows. Energy rising there. Begin to relax into this practice. Perhaps you notice the breath is a little cooler with every inhaling breath, a little bit warmer with every exhaling breath. It's okay if the mind resists. We're not trying to stop our thinking here. We're simply observing the breath. Because the breath is more than a mere physiological, mechanical process. It's filled with divine intelligence, prana. Let's add this saying to help us tune our hearts to this. Every time you observe yourself inhaling, say deep within, I am. And every time you observe the exhaling breath, say deep within, peace. As though the breath itself were speaking these words, I am peace. We're going to do this technique for the next 10 minutes. So feel you have all the time in the world to relax into this practice, to enjoy it. I am peace. If the mind has wandered, the gaze has dropped, so relift the gaze to refocus the mind. And with a sense of calm willingness, go back to the technique. I am peace. Let's end this technique with a gentle double breath, no tension. We'll do a guided visualization to go into sitting in the stillness. Concentrate at the point between the eyebrows. Visualize there a tunnel of golden light. Mentally enter that tunnel and feel yourself surrounded by a glorious sense of happiness and freedom. As you move through the tunnel, feel yourself bathed by the light until all worldly thoughts disappear. Visualize before you now a curtain of deep violet blue light. Pass through that curtain into another tunnel of deep violet blue light. Feel the light surrounding you. Slowly, the tunnel walls disappear in blue light. Expand your awareness into that light, into infinite freedom and bliss. Now there is no tunnel. There is only the all-encompassing blueness and bliss of infinity. At last, visualize before you a silvery white, 5-pointed star of light. Mentally, spread out your arms and legs, assuming with your body the shape of that star. Give yourself to it in body, mind, and soul as you surrender every thought, every feeling to absolute self-existing bliss. Bliss cascades gently over you like a waterfall of mist, filling your heart with ineffable peace. From this place of stillness, in the language of your own heart, close this meditation by offering any prayers or gratitude, anything at all that's in your heart, upward to that light at the point between the eyebrows, laying everything at the feet of the infinite. And then with a sense of calm patience, imagine you're calling out from the point between the eyebrows. Reveal thyself. Reveal thyself. Let's offer all the blessings we've received in our practice together today to all the world. Even bringing hands together at heart center with fingers pointing upward is an affirmation of our energies, aspirations, everything rising to the point between the eyebrows, all that's in our hearts. And calling to mind anyone you'd like prayed for today, and including those in the healing prayer book at the altar, at the Blue Lotus Meditation Temple in Bothell, and all Ananda centers. With gaze uplifted, let us pray. Divine Mother, thou art omnipresent. Thou art in all of creation. Thou art in these souls. Manifest thy healing presence in their bodies, in their minds, and in their souls. And rubbing the hands together to warm and magnetize them, filling them with energy, and facing the palms out, sending these blessings out on the wave of 3 ohms. Om. 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 Shanti, shanti, shanti. Amen. Thank you for joining today. I mean, even though this is across the internet, still, I envision us as all little points of light. And when we meditate together, even in this format, I feel or imagine those points of light joining together to create more light for all of the world. So thank you for that. Just one announcement. This Saturday, April 17th from 10:30 to 12:30, Jacob leads the Monday morning meditation. We'll be leading a Learn to Meditate retreat. And so you're all invited to join that. It's not just going to be you behind the screen being lectured at for 2 hours. That's not fun for anyone. So there'll be chanting, there'll be affirmations, readings, lots of participatory activities, super conscious living exercises, energization. So if you'd like to deepen your practice with other like-minded individuals, go to the website to sign up, anandawa.org. Have a most blessed day.